Hi, I'm Tom Rickenbach, Director of Undergraduate Studies in the Department of Geography, Planning, and Environment. If you're interested in one of our department's four majors, this presentation will help you take the steps you'll need to register for courses in the fall, including deciding on what courses to take and how to register for the courses. There are separate presentations for each of our four majors, though much of the general information overlaps between the presentations. We offer four different Bachelor of Science degrees: Geography, Applied Atmospheric Science, Geographic Information Science and Technology, and Community and Regional Planning. I hope you'll find this registration and advising guide helpful as you begin your program with us here in the Department of Geography, Planning, and Environment at ECU. Now, let's find out how to get started with your fall courses in the Geographic Information Science and Technology major. We'll go over information on the course curriculum, the four-year course plan, general education course requirements, how to register for courses, and then some reminders and tips. Let's start with an overview of the course curriculum for the BS in Geographic Information Science and Technology, or GIST for short. About 1/3 of the 120 semester hours needed for graduation are from general education courses. We'll talk more about the Gen Ed requirements on the next slide. For the BS and GIST, Math 1065 College Algebra counts toward your Gen Ed requirements. Next, the core major courses include 8 GIS courses, beginning with Geog 2400 Spatial Data Analysis, Geog 2410, that's Fundamentals of GIS, as well as Geog 4999, that's the Geography Professional Seminar, which you'll take in your senior year. In the GIST major, you'll take elective courses from 2 areas, 4 GIS courses and 3 environmental or human geography courses. To round out your computer skills, you'll then choose 3 cognate courses from among many offerings in computer science, information and computer technology, and math. You'll then round out the degree with 25 semester hours of elective courses of your choice. Now let's talk about general education requirements. While you're pursuing your major, the required 40 semester hours of general education courses will draw from the different categories outlined here. There is no particular order in which these gen ed courses have to be taken. Let's go over the categories briefly. There are 2 English composition courses, English 1100 and English 2201, usually taken your freshman year. There's a pair of health and exercise sports science courses that you can take anytime. You have 1 math course at the 1000 level that you'll need to take. And then there are 3 major gen ed areas with lots of courses to choose from. The first is humanities and fine arts. You'll take 3 courses, at least 1 in humanities, 1 in fine arts, and the third in either area. Humanities includes courses in classics, English, history, linguistics, philosophy, among others. Fine arts includes art, communications, dance, music, and theater. The second group is natural science, where you'll need to take 2 courses and 1 lab course. These include certain courses in atmospheric science, biology, chemistry, geology, geography, and physics, among others. The third group is social science, and here you'll take 3 courses with at least 2 of them with different prefixes. These may include anthropology, economics, history, political science, psychology, sociology, and some others. It's important to note that these will need to include at least 1 course with each of 4 special designations. And those are domestic diversity, global diversity, writing intensive in the major, and writing intensive outside the major. So as you see, you'll want to choose your gen ed courses carefully to satisfy the different area requirements. The link at the bottom of the slide takes you to the part of the undergraduate course catalog that lists all the gen ed courses that you can choose from, including these 4 groups and the various diversity and writing designations. It's worth spending a little time to review these gen ed requirements. Make sure that you're taking lots of gen ed in your first 2 years at ECU so that you're well on your way to completing your 40 semester hours of Gen Ed by your junior year. I think it's helpful to look at a sample 4-year semester by semester guide to what kinds of courses you should be taking during each of your 4 years in the GIST major. Everyone will have a slightly different plan depending on course credits that you've already earned and depending on your specific interests. This plan is a good guide to help you stay on track. Now, on average, you'll take about 15 semester hours each semester, which is about 5 courses. You can get ahead or make up for a light semester by taking summer courses. It's important to be aware that 3,000 and 4,000 level core courses are not offered every semester, so check with your advisor to plan ahead. Many students do an internship in the summer between their junior and senior years. So now that you know all about the GIST major curriculum, what courses should you take this fall? The 4-year plan on the previous slide is a good guide here. In general, you'll want to take Geog 2410, that's Fundamentals of GIS, or Geog 2400, Spatial Data Analysis, as well as a 1000 level Geog elective course like either Geog 1000, People, Places, and Environment, Geog 1250, that's Water and the Environment, or Geog/Atmo 1300, Weather and Climate. You should also take English 1100, as well as a course or two in the other Gen Ed categories to round out your schedule. You should aim to take about 5 courses this fall. Now you're ready to register for your fall courses on PiratePort. Use your registration PIN number, shown here, to register for the courses that we just discussed. Remember to register for the priority courses first, then fill in with Gen Ed. You have plenty of options. You can find step-by-step registration instructions using PiratePort from the link given here. There's also a link that addresses frequent problems you may encounter while registering. Another helpful resource is our department's administrative assistant, Ms. Wilma Blackwell. Wilma can help you with registration issues for the courses in our department. Be sure to reach out to her when you're ready to declare one of our 4 majors, whether it's Geography, Applied Atmospheric Science, Geographic Information Science and Technology, or Community and Regional Planning. Make sure to indicate your banner ID in all correspondence. Here are a few important reminders. Don't forget to register for a minimum of 12 semester hours so that you're considered as a full-time student. And keep in mind that classes that are full now may open up later as students change majors or adjust their schedules. So keep checking banner regularly throughout the summer. Check your ECU email daily for updates. That's very important. And be sure to visit the Academic Advising website for more great resources, including links to our department's homepage, which is just geography.ecu.edu. And finally, get to know your undergraduate catalog, because your advisor will provide advice, but ultimately you will be responsible for following the requirements in the catalog. Be sure to follow the virtual orientation schedule throughout the rest of the summer so that you can learn all about your major as well as minors or even double major opportunities. You'll also learn about the great resources available to you at ECU. Be sure to review your admissions checklist to make sure that you've taken care of everything. And finally, always communicate with your academic advisor if you have questions or concerns. We are here to help. We hope to see you this fall, and be sure to reach out to me if you have any questions.